Hello my friends and welcome back. Yeah, we're gonna go from this to this. What a change, right? Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and start by, of course, removing whatever color we have in our nails, and after that I will be using these clippers to remove any skin or those side nails that you usually get on the fingers. And also I will be pushing back my cuticle because since I do bite my nails, they are quite short, and that's gonna give me more room to work. After that, I will move on with a nail filer, and practically what I'm doing is just roughing off the surface. I did have acrylics for a while, and that made my nails just be extremely thin, and yeah, it was just not good. The nails that I will be using, they are pre-shaped already. They are stiletto shaped, but I will be using these nails and reshape them. I will be doing the coffin shape, and one of the tips that I strongly suggest here is to make sure that the nail fits your nail perfectly. It cannot be small or bigger than your actual nail. So if it happens to be small, get a bigger one, and you can always trim the sides to make it fit. If you don't get the right size, then you probably will get lifting. Just make sure that you do fit your nails. So once I have my nails set up, then I will start gluing them on. I will be using this glue, and all the items will be listed in the description box. And again, because my nails are super short, I do place the nail on top of mine and press it down for a few minutes until I don't see any bubbles. If you do see a bubble, which in this case I did, I went ahead and applied more glue at the bottom of the nail. And that's just, that's just me making sure that my nail will stay on. And I will be doing the same thing for each nail. Another trick that I found useful when applying fake nails is I am pulling my skin at the bottom down, and that's so the nail doesn't stick to my skin since my nail is super duper short. So once you have all your nails in place, now it's time to cut them. And again, I do want the coffin, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut them like so, and then I went back with regular clippers and just clip off the corners of each nail. I went back to the nail filer, and now I'm shaping my nails. And again, this step is very important because once you start working with your acrylic, you want to make sure that you have the shape that you want, so you don't have to file your nail with the acrylic, which it will take longer. Now if you notice here on the tip of the nail, I went flat, and I really do like my shape to be very precise. So the top of the nail, I do want it pretty much flat, and then the sides trimmed. Now moving on with the primer, I will be applying it on each nail. Today I will be using the Mia manometer, and I use this dropper to just put it in this little glass, and that full glass is going to be sufficient to do both of my hands. And with the little dropper, I don't make a mess, because if you drop this on the table, then you might damage your table, so you don't want to do that. So here I'm getting ready to start to fill in my nails, and I'm using this brush. It's super old. I think I got it from eBay. I'll try to find it. and practically you dip it in the manometer and you grab the powder. Now the Mia is, now when you do the powder, you go in a back and forth motion, then you're gonna get a bid. Now the bid, I did place it in the middle of the nail, and then I'm working that bid to the back of my nail. However, do notice that my nail is kind of tilted to the front, and that's because you know, I want that bid of acrylic to run to the front instead of the back. I don't want my cuticle touching the acrylic, because if that happens, then I'm gonna get lifting, and I don't want that. Notice that I'm dipping in my brush barely on that manometer, and then I'm getting some of that powder on the brush, and using the same strategy, I start with one bit in the middle of the nail, working it back and forth, and I'm getting as many beads as I need depending on the thickness that I want. In my case, I do like my nails to look as natural as possible, so I do get my nails pretty thin, but not too thin to the point that they'll break. Once I'm done with the manometer, I put everything away because, as you already know, it smells really bad. Very, very strong smell. So once I put everything away, I go ahead and go back to the nail file, and I go back and reshape my nails once again. And just to smooth everything out, I will be using my nail drill. To go over the cuticle of each fingernail, I went ahead and used a smaller bit. It looks like this, and practically I just go over that that nail very close to the cuticle again, and that's just to avoid any lifting. Now I'm just making sure everything is nice and smooth, and I'm ready to apply my gel, and I will be using this one from Gelish. It is the top coat. I will cure it for 30 seconds, and you can do up to 2 coats. I think this time I did 2 coats, and I like to cure it for 30 seconds. You don't have to. I just like to do it just to make sure everything is cured. And then after that, I go ahead and apply some of that cuticle oil just to pamper those cuticles a little bit, and that is it. These are the final results. I hope that this video was helpful, and I'll see you on my next one. Hasta la vista. Adios. Mwah.